like, comment, and share our videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and remember to hit on the notification bell below for more updates. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to another episode of the Cover Up Show, the show designed to demystify the personality of the Muslim woman, giving her a voice and celebrating her. I'm Rahmat Wasim, your host. Thank you very much for liking, commenting, and sharing our videos. Visit our page and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification button for more updates. Let's get some motivation and get ourselves, kicked into the listening and viewing. Today's motivation says that never regret a day in your life. No regrets, no buts, no ifs, no if I had, no. Good days give you happiness, sure. And the bad ones, they give you lessons. They give you the reasons why you shouldn't do what you did or how to do it better and achieve a much better results. We were here when we had a visitor from Wuhan, and the visitor has decided to stay longer than we all wanted. In fact, we didn't even want him or her to be here, but it chose to come. Ever since this visitor came, we've had to go through different forms of challenges. We went through the lockdown, after the lockdown, and life way after the lockdown, and the upsurge in the COVID-19 cases. Yes, your guess is as good as mine. We are still exploring conversation of coping with the pandemic. Today we want to zoom into the market. How was life in the market? And we have a very fantastic person in our midst. Yes, the inspiration person from the market. The quote from the market when we have with us Sister Hagar Chonebua Kudia, and she's here right here in the studio. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for honoring our invitation, and we know you had to put a lot of things on hold and come here. We are grateful, and finally, I'm sure some people will be seeing, the inspiration that comes from the markets. Yes, and your page has been very. I've been following your page, and people do appreciate all the stories that you share and your personal messages and your experience that you share. God bless you. So as I mentioned, we are looking at coping with the pandemic. You are a market person. You sell in the market, but generally, how was the whole Wuhan visitor thing from the beginning, way from February, March, up to now?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine.
From the beginning, it was fearful. We were all afraid of it. But during the lockdown, because of the sales that we were making, we forgot about the whole pandemic. Because at least we were getting some money.
Exactly, because everybody was buying food. Yes, so it was a good time for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was very good. But those who were coming from far places were going through a lot of stress before they were able to come to the market.
Why? How was that?
Because the soldiers were...
the barriers, the restriction that were put in place. And because we don't really have any form of ID to say that you are a market, you're going
Sometimes we have a card.
Okay, you have a card.
Yeah, we have a card that you used to show. But some of the soldiers...
They were not, accepting it. Okay.
When you get a good person, you are okay. But if you get a stressful person...
that day you won't go to the market.
Easy.
Okay. Probably maybe the authentication of the card. But you as an individual, how was it for you?
I would say it was good.
It was good in terms of your sales.
Yes.
And you were not facing any restrictions, so you were fine. We also had, challenge with some people in the markets, coming up with outrageous prices. What's your take on that? It was a business decision?
Yes, but it wasn't their fault. I would say it wasn't their fault.
Okay.
Because the prices that they were buying it
also went up.
Yes,
Okay.
they can't do anything about it than to increase the price.
Okay.
Because the prices were increased before they went to buy them.
Okay.
So they had no option than to
also sell it at it. Okay.
But some people
also went overboard because Gary alone can suddenly jump to 25 Ghana cedis.
It was even more than that.
Wow.
30 cedis, 35.
For Gary alone.
For Gary, beans, sugar. Oh, those stuffs.
Those, things that should have been, even much more cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tomatoes, okra, garden eggs, cassava, plantain, those kind of items.
Could it be that maybe because we couldn't get food to come in?
Yes, I would say yes. Because I'm not into that aspect.
Yeah.
But what I heard from my colleagues was the farmers weren't getting a car to bring the items.
Okay.
And they were also afraid to go to their farms to bring in the food.
But the COVID wasn't on the farms.
Yeah, it wasn't there. But this let me put on quote, these villagers, they have this mentality. So they were afraid. They were afraid to go to the farm to bring their things out for us to also go out to purchase them.
I see. So. But generally, in terms, certain restrictions came, social distancing, wearing of the masks. How was it like at the market?
Yeah, we were practicing them. Yeah, like my place, for instance, we were practicing them. For instance, I was having my Veronica buckets. I have my sanitizer.
Yes.
I have my tissue. When you come there, you wash your hands. After washing the hands, after taking your money, I'll give you sanitizer for you to also rub it. And I will also rub my hands before serving the other person.
Okay.
It came to a time it was very difficult for me to do it.
Why was that?
Because of the people.
Okay.
There were a lot of people coming in and they were putting pressure on us.
Okay.
So you can't, when you serve this person,
the another person was also
wants you to serve him more. So it was very difficult for us to be practicing those bets. For the sanitizer, we were using it. For the nose masks, we were also
using it. Okay. Where you are in the Galilea market. Yes, okay, that's on the Kaswa Road. Were there any cases of COVID reported there? No. Fortunately, you didn't have such so market was on throughout. Oh, okay.
They even locked Kaswa market and all those people came to our place.
You had more customers then. Yes. Then COVID has been good for you.
For Galilea market it was
okay.
Very good.
It was very good.
Very, very good. I don't know of other places, but for Galilea market, we were all okay with it. We were even praying for another lockdown.
No, we don't want a lockdown again. Oh, I see. But some people also actually lost their businesses. People are out of jobs. And do you have any experience to share? Like maybe you have some customers who used to come to you but are no longer coming, and maybe they cited some of these things as the reasons why they are not coming.
Yeah, I will use one lady as an example. When the person came to me, I'm very close with her. So I told her that now they are not working and she is not getting any fund from anywhere. So if I was to be here, I would divert my course for the few period to change and do some small businesses like selling of the nose masks, the sanitizer, liquid soap, because she learned how to do the liquid soap.
Okay.
So I told her that then you can invest in this rather than waiting for all this month to pass by before you go to the office. So why not start with this small business? At least you'll get something.
I hope she did. Okay.
And now she is supplying a lot of nose masks, sanitizers, and liquid soap.
Yes.
And they are buying it.
Yes, because I had an interview with a lady like that.
Yeah, she even said she will not go to the office again.
Wow, mashallah. See, they like looking at the positive sides of somehow an unfortunate incident. You have a very positive story to tell, and even the negative one that came your way, you were able to turn it around. But some are also plunging themselves deeper and deeper into it. We started with, was it 2? Yes, I think that was the first. Now we are in 14,000s. It keeps on going, and one of the places that has been cited as, because churches are no longer operating, the mosques are closed, so the other places that you can see entering, the night bars are closed, is the market. Okay, do you think that maybe some disobedience keep on going on there, that's how come the spread is going up? Can the market also assist in a way?
Yes. Yeah, because not all of us are using the nose masks. Some have even forgotten about the virus. Yeah, it has become a normal thing to them. It's like, after all, if it comes your way, you will go. If it doesn't come,
you in mentality.
Yeah, that's the mentality at the marketplace. But I don't think that way is right. For now, they are not practicing it
at all.
At all.
And customers are also not insisting.
Some of them, but not all of them. And it's like when you tell the person, "Oh, I just remove it, I will raise." So don't worry. You can't do anything to the person.
I won't buy. I went to a lady who was selling contumely, spinach, for lack of a better English word for contumely, and just when I got to her, she tried. She used the hand to wipe off the sweat. And she was just going to touch. I said, no, I would like to pick it myself. Yes. So she asked me to pick it, and I wanted to buy something there, and said, oh, I would have picked them for you, but since you said you don't want me to touch them, I said, no, not that I don't want you to touch them. You just use your hand to wipe off your sweat. I was expecting you to wash your hands, or at least use a hand sanitizer. Then you can touch it. Or you cannot just touch it with your sweat and expect me to. So I think customers should also insist. Yes,
some of them do, but not all of them.
And when they insist, what happened? The usual market woman, you don't beat them up, you don't scold them.
No. We don't do that. They are also right. Customers are also right. They are also right.
You're a different kind of market woman. Seriously. She doesn't look like a market woman, a typical market woman, I tell you. The very first day I met, I saw you. You were at the other side of the Galilean market, and I'm like, she's so different. The way you keep even way before, the way you keep your stuff, your knife, your bowl, and you're even doing promotion. When you come and buy stuff, you're the only one of the few people who sells, who operates a cold store and take the picture of the meat and put it on her status. You're a different kind of market woman. So yeah, I'm looking at the average, normal one. I come to you and insist that use hand sanitizer before you serve me. What do you think will happen?
Oh, I will not do it.
I'm not talking about you.
I will not do it on your face, but when you go, at least you get some small use of.
I know that one. Or training will be. Someone else will come and buy. But we are laughing about that. That's one of the ways that it spread. Because there was a case in Obuasi where just 2 people, spread the virus in the market, and so there was even government had to go in and do mass testing, and there was contemplation of even locking down Obuasi, even if it wasn't even locked down for some time. So the market really has a role to play. During the lockdown, in terms of people were afraid to go to the market, even though the markets were not closed. And as you said, Galilea, you didn't have a problem. People were still coming. But genuinely, other people too were afraid, even if they are coming. I remember the first during the lockdown when I came, you couldn't make me out because I had covered my face and all that. What other means were you using to keep your market going?
Yeah, I was using the social media.
Like I said, she's the only one who put meat on her status. Come and buy fresh meat.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did advertise my business
Okay.
on all the social media networks.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook,
And your WhatsApp status.
WhatsApp, and even Twitter.
Wow. she's a market woman with a swag. Market woman with a swag. Seriously. And how did it go? How was the response?
Yeah, it was good. Because some of the people couldn't go to the market. So they were like, oh, I'm here. Can you bring it to me? I'll call my dispatch rider.
Okay.
Then we'll be delivering them.
Sure, this one was Galilea. Fantastic. And you deliver it to them.
Yes.
And you also do, you can, cut for the person, package it nicely on the sizes that the person. And it's helped.
It really helped me. Because they were not giving the money to me on physical cash. And that was the very thing I was even happy with it.
Yes, yeah.
They said it through Momo.
So you don't have to touch the money.
You don't have to touch the money.
Because that's another form of transmitting the COVID. Wow. So you're using the mobile money system.
It was very okay.
That's okay, yeah, okay, because you're employing other means of selling. Assuming those who are stuck to, okay, I'm waiting for people to come to the market, then that one you'll be in trouble. Because even when people come, they don't want to stay there for long. So it will reduce your sales. I see. So for you, social media is, you can blend social media to the real market. Yes. Anybody should be able to do it.
Yes.
So if, assuming I'm selling plantain and I want to try it, what would be your advice?
Well, you can package your plantain, arrange it nicely. You take pictures of it, then you post it on your wall.
That's it.
That's it. Very simple.
And put prices on it,
yes.
Or just call.
When you know I don't know. Most of us don't know how to use the phone.
Yeah.
But you can get your child
to assist you.
Yeah, to assist you. You put your telephone number, your location, and everything that people will be needing. Then you post it. When you post it,
no, I can't also the coaching. Mami or Galilea market. Now see the music or Jodinia swag pa or the tongue na there no just say to COVID you also don't know when COVID ne ho how when COVID ne ho how send your na manfo abohu omuntimi nkojobu no there bi ono otwa no there to ni status or there to ni Facebook or be a Twitter account. Just abefo ayi ni nyina wa bia city otwa ne nam ni mfo nyina no de atoto ho ti amanfo sha ne namfo sha ne amanfo sha no bia o send the message ne boy say na wa hin say obi wa ha wo betimi de abrɛ no sen ani sika ositwa ne momu mame simple enti ono yesu se nkofo medwom no so no wanti bi oda no ada enu and I had to just bring it to the local level. The bizarre say so person ode social media na abefo yi akwanche yi di eton ade abe ne say no see o no just say so bi ton body obe ne dey o se hye body no kama na twa mfonyini twa ne photo na we na so wudi mi ya ma oba bi mbo a fatu status no bi ehu so ton body na say wo yi Facebook a na de akwakoto ho obi bebusa edure bi na body e kra dan yi nya body ento ntu be kire na obi ehu obi be frɛ o busa o we hin no a kire no say ye wo omo moto kadafo obetimi dey send akwa akoma nipa ko ne betua ka enye wo ne betua ka na udwa no etumi akoso. And that said, I just want you to wrap up by giving your fellow market women advice, since you are always inspiring them and giving them motivation. What do you think are some of the things that they can do to also help assist us in reducing the numbers or the number of spread?
What I would tell my fellow market people is not only
the women that are there. It's true. We have other.
So, I would like to advise you to, we should at least observe the precautions. You should put on the nose masks, wash your hands. It's very necessary. For the washing of hands is very necessary. We should do that. We should wear our nose masks. We should try and use the sanitizer. And we should try and give us a distance.
The social distancing, yeah.
The social distancing, and it will help us to
and just imagine a social distancing in a typical market. That would be a great challenge.
It's a great challenge, but we were able to do it during the lockdown. We were able to do it, so I think it should
continue.
We shouldn't leave everything, because now it is becoming a normal thing to them. They sleep with it. They do everything with it, so it is becoming normal to them. But this is not normal. The numbers keeps on
rising. Yeah.
So we should try and observe it.
Okay.
And do the necessary things.
Thank you so much, Sister Hagar Chuniboa Kodia. She's with the Adekalilia market, and she's the only fantastical store owner who will just put the items on her status and advertise them. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and for your piece of advice. And I'm sure those of our viewers will have been, blessed and enlightened as to what they should do. Sister Hagar, thank you so much for your advice and for your encouragement. And those of you who are on Facebook, you should also be following Inspiration from the Market Woman. She's always posting words of encouragement. And indeed, I find it so refreshing, because we have this notion that the market is filled with, excuse me to say, you know the word. But she always gives a different interpretation, and this is what I always love about women, that wherever you find yourself, make it your home, make it different, change the narrative. Don't let it be as people expect it to be. Let it be how you want people to see you, and we are grateful. Thank you so much. This has been Cover Up. I'm Rahmat Wasim, your host. Cover Up is designed to demystify the personality of the Muslim woman, giving her a voice and celebrating her. Wash your hands, wear the nose masks, observe social distances when you visit the market, and insist that someone should use the hand sanitizer before serving you. Continue to like our videos, comment and share them. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification button, and wait for the updates. Jazakumullah. May Allah be with us all. Salam.